stream is beginning. I never know if I should be like doing any technical stuff at the beginning of a stream, like you know how when they're filming movies they always have the clapboard that they do. I feel like I should do something like that, but I guess I don't need to do that. Welcome everybody, it's Saturday and I'm streaming. What on earth is happening? I just really wanted to stream because I missed out on streaming earlier in the week. Or in the middle of the week, more like it. So, that's why. That's all the reason I need. Welcome one, welcome all. Alright, I made sure to link the stream places. I think things are where they need to be. Wish I could. Oh, can I? Oh, look at the. Okay, I'm changing the stream managers so that it's showing me what I want it to show, and also showing more of one thing and less of another thing. Okay. Awesome. Well, just like it says on the tin, I just really want to play some more of the event. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I might just wait a few more minutes for anyone else to join in before I dive in all the way. Let's see, how are we doing here? Yeah, you can see, like, I'm the, you know, each of these daily things that they unlock for us to do. It's like, oh, clear 12, and I'm still on, like, 6 or something, or 7. That music is very hip and energetic. It sure is. The saving of polls continues on. I should share some of the codes I found. Codes for reverse 1909 wards, including clear drops. And I'll just share it with you guys, because maybe you don't know about these. And I'm assuming I can share them, because, like, they expect us to not share it? That seems like that'd be weird. So there's one, and I hope that you can see it okay. Let me see how this looks in chat before I pin it. I wonder if that makes sense. Sure. Oh wait, unable to pin. Let me try it somewhere else. Pin. What do you mean unable to pin? Let me refresh my stream manager. There we go. I take care of my viewers. Or something. All right. I think we're ready to start then, in that case. That's not what I wanted to click on. This is what I wanted to click on. Yeah. I figure I want to play the event. Like I've said at previous points, if I were to play this event by myself and I wasn't streaming it, I would actually be saving each of these chapters for one a day so that it lasts a long amount of time because of how long the event is, and I want to make it last. But why not use it as stream material? I already went back to chapter 4 to play it on the one before Arduous, surprise level. So now I can do it on Arduous level at another point. What if I do Arduous level right now as we continue waiting for more viewers to come in? That might be a smart idea. Sure! Yeah! Okay. Oh. I'm going to be running low on activity. But that's okay. I'll just use this thing that I've got, and hopefully that's enough to keep us going. I was hoping to save it for another day, but that's fine. I think that's the last. I think I have one more day of my roaring month that I bought, the $10 thing. And that gives you one of those activity refresher things every day. What kind of situation do we have here? People are playing Tooth Fairy in 6. Guess I could do that. Right, Spathadia, right. Having 6 would make sense. And I guess, yeah, having Tooth Fairy would make sense also. Oh, we get all 4 characters out here. In that case, people use Sonetto. Does Spathadia have... She has an attack. I can, what do you call it? I can disarm. That's the word.
Just as what's been practiced countless times.
Yeah. That looks good to me. And that is what we will do.
My duty lies with you.
I hope everyone is having a nice Saturday. It is kind of warm here.
The moment of utterance.
I think we're gonna have to put our AC in the room before too long, which is gonna pose a whole new problem for me.
The moment of silence.
Because of how loud it is. There's no way on earth I'll be able to run it at the same time as streaming. But it's
Till
like,
the torch is
when I'm
lit.
streaming is exactly when I'll want it to
Benefit
be
from
on to
reading.
keep me cool, so it's gonna be tricky.
Conventional choice. A mice path.
Okay. Does she have her ult already because she's just a boss character, or is Spathadia just capable of doing that? At the end of the round, Moxie +1. Okay. I don't know if that's something that the actual Spathadia character can do. Let's see if we can get lucky and get an incantation 2 of the... I was lucky! Silent takedown! Oh, good. We love to see it.
The moment of utterance.
Actually, what's better? I don't know. Let's decide what we're doing here first. And then decide who gets to have their burning debuff cleansed.
My sword sharp. Handy.
Could do that. I can also do another one of these. Sure. I feel like I should do this,
The moment of
this,
silence.
and then cleanse
Moment of
himself
utterance.
because he's gonna get more stacks. And then do that.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Learn from silence. We walk in long nights.
Conventional choice. Hand failed.
Will I get lucky again? I feel like I won't, but I can't help but want to spin the wheel. I was not lucky again. That's okay. I feel like we're in a good spot buff-wise that I'll be able to take it. What does her ult do again? Mass attack. 5 stacks of burn.
Handy.
The The moment of silence. The moment of utterance.
Don't ask me what I'm doing, because I don't think I know either.
No.
This.
Planting.
And this. And
The
this.
moment of silence.
And
The moment of utterance.
Unconventional choice.
Until the
I think I
torch
should have
is
done
lit.
all attack cards and
Benefit
taken her out
from reading.
in one round. Perhaps.
It's alright.
She doesn't have any revive stuff, does she? Probably not. Surely I'm okay.
My sword sharp.
Time for tongues to speak. The moment of silence.
Handy. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Yay!
Victory secured. I should excuse myself.
Alright. That wasn't too bad at all. So far, I have just been using these on getting more of these so that I can level up 6's side tube that I finally got. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and level it up another little bit right now. Is there anything down here? Yeah. Let's do that. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's not enough to do the next one, so I'm just gonna leave them be. Okay. So, onward. Because all of this is as done as it can be. Let's see where we're going next.
Good, you're doing great! Faster! Higher!
Did Ulu have that cute black beret and necklace kind of thingy before? Because when I was playing on my phone, I didn't notice that before. Grandma can be crazy about sports too. That's right, she's saying she's like a grandma. Give her time and she will burn like the sun.
Yes! Ulu! You are exactly the Ulu I knew in my memory. Fire race walking, operate 400 meters, Branch Bolt and Melinji's Harvest. We've brought back so many old games. Oh, I have to go. The bunny arm wrestling is about to start.
Bunny arm wrestling. Okay, I'll watch that. Why is it called Bunny arm wrestling? Oh, I forgot to read these. Games after games, ideas after ideas. Both active and inactive arcanists find their own happiness on this field.
Wow. The people are having a good time here. They are sweaty, but also delighted. I've never seen anything like this in a class.
Once again, Ezra looks up at the shabby rooftop.
As Miss Ulu said, this excitement comes from the stadium itself. Is this a recovery arcane skill that works on arcanists? Or a kind of cheering potion?
No, I don't think so. It just smells familiar.
Yes, right. Totally agree with you.
It's Regulus! Hi, girl!
It smells like the weird cave on that island.
Oh, from last patch?
Oh, I smell beef with tomato and mixed grilling sauce.
It must be my tomato steak flavored potato crisp!
This is great fun.
Is she okay?
I didn't touch a drop, but oh, I'm feeling dizzy.
Huh.
Watch out, Regulus. You're falling down.
Supported by a pair of friendly arms, the rockin' pirate softly jumps like a long, thin jelly. What? What's a long, thin jelly?
Oh, are you saying that a sports game can narcotize people too? I think Mr. Apple knows it better than me. Let me check where he is.
Despite her weakness, the pirate's excitement is not dampened. She's in a jelly mood to explore. Like jolly mood? Oh boy.
I see him! I see a red ball! Oh, that must be Mr. Apple! But he seems rounder and bigger.
While Virgin is trying to keep a drunk Regulus balanced, the game on the other side of the stadium has come to an end. Strathadia wipes the sweat off her forehead with rosy cheeks and eyes sparkling. What is going on with Regulus? She said she didn't have a drop, so...
Time's up, and the victory goes to Miss Desert Flannel!
It's Bunny! With her enormous American burger meal on the tray. Her tray looks like a little cat! That's so cute! Oh, goodness sakes. How funny.
Ha! I told ya! No one beats me in arm wrestling!
I lost. You were so strong. The strongest I ever...
Strathadia bounces up like a spring and immediately slumps down.
Strathadia,
Did she, like, overdo it or something?
you alright? Hey! Wake up! Go! Get me the wet towel!
Oh yeah, also they're literally out in the middle of the desert, so... Folding the towel and putting it on that rosy girl's forehead has become a routine to Desert Flannel. After finishing this, she fans her with her own jacket.
Her
Aww.
temperature is a bit lower than just now, but her condition is quite stable. I guess it's not a reincarnator reaction, but something else.
Wait, her temperature is lower than just now? I don't understand. Oh well. It's not a reincarnator reaction thing. Reincarnator reaction.
Is she alright? She feels hot, but not as hot as the horseshoe made of pure gold.
What?
I'm positive that she was once a lot hotter than your little hooves are right now. She was a walking fire that burned fiercely, the forest-destroying kind.
That noise was funny.
Please
Oh, I
don't
forgot to
panic.
read that.
I've
Whatever,
not
I give
seen
up.
any signs of a flame in her eyes or mouth. She's not ablaze again. Miss Desert Flannel, did she have any abnormalities before she passed out?
Abnormalities? Some, I think. She waddled as if she was pissed and talked so loudly that anyone could tell she wasn't in a clear mind.
Kind of like Regulus?
Drunk. Clouding of consciousness. No, Regulus!
What is up?
You look like an apple-colored giant rock, Mr. Apple. You're so big, and our ship is so small.
I'm feeling so good. It inspired.
Whoop. Standing next to a tremendous ball of fire, the rockin' pirate has never felt this small before. Oh, so Ulu's like really big?
Huh? Seems your change of size changes your voice as well. But since you get this huge, we can strike those old fogies in London like a meteor. On top of the world, there will be our flag of rock and roll. Come to me. I require the biggest flag.
I know people like that. But it's not a good idea to have any hugs with fire.
Regulus! Oh! It's hot! It's burning! It's burning my hands!
Because they are scorching, unstable, and fiery.
Go beyond your limits! Your sweat is the best eulogy for the Red Land!
Oh boy.
That's Miss Ulu. She's out of control. Is this also a result of the stadium's power?
Oh my! Miss Regulus, be careful!
I'm so glad Bunny Bunny is here. The fireball grows bigger and bigger. Bunny Bunny runs to Regulus and grabs her sleeve.
Oh, I'm so tired. Let me take a nap.
Poor baby.
Regulus? Regulus! Oh dear, don't pass out now. I'm getting you out of here. Just a sec.
Oh, she has a little tiny little tear on the corner of her eye.
Another one has passed out. If we let it go on like this, every Arcanist here would... Miss Verton, we have to leave at once.
But Miss Bathodea has passed out too. Who can open that door?
Bunny Bunny, take everyone back to the suitcase. Don't let anyone out before I open it again.
All right, got it. Oops, I got tripped by... Huh? Mr. Apple. Why are you sleeping in the grass?
Hang on a second. Don't let anyone out before I open it again. Maybe, like, Bunny's gonna go into the suitcase with everyone and tell them to stay there while she's also in the suitcase, and Verton is gonna be outside of the suitcase to take it out of the stadium, and then Verton will tell them to come out again once it's safe. Mr. Apple is sleeping in the grass. Like the grass in the suitcase? I guess there's grass here. There's grass in this picture.
Dolly is on it!
I love this guy's voice actor. With Click on his back and Apple in his mouth, Darlie Clatter pushes LaSource into the suitcase and jumps inside after her. Clang. The suitcase closes, blocking the fire from a full room of Arcanius. Click was there! We didn't hear him get to talk! Same thing with LaSource. Aw. Can I just say, this event, I mean, a lot of the events in this game have had stories that I'm just like, what kind of story are they trying to tell right now? Like, I have a hard time following the point? Well, I don't know how to say it. But this is, I don't know what to compare this to at all.
Let's dance, hand in hand, for the respectable sunshine and rain!
Respectable sunshine. Whatever that is. Fire is always scorching, not to mention the Uluru flame, which has been burning for 1,000 years. She emits her heat like she did as a newborn baby, smoke coming billowing from the soil. Even the beast bones inside eventually burn. Oh, are those the like charcoal-looking things we saw?
Too dangerous. She may start a fire.
We have to put her out for now.
Won't that kill her?
The good news is, we are already a skilled fire brigade.
Ah. Do we get to see more of those magical tiny kangaroo things? I love those things. I want one as a plush or something. All right. When an ally dies, recovers 20% lost HP and purifies all burn from self. Maybe focus on Ulu, I guess? What's everybody else running? I mean, this probably isn't going to be that hard of a fight, because it's just the story level difficulty. We'll just give this a go.
Lies with you.
Ooh, she looks scary, but also really cool. Okay.
The moment of silence.
I feel like I should save that for when I need to cleanse.
My sword sharp.
It's probably a smarter idea.
No worries. Handy. Plan A.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1. Down.
Easy peasy. Almost a one-shot. Oh, you didn't attack us or anything.
The moment of
Handy.
utterance.
Plan A.
Oh.
I believe in you.
Benefit from reading.
Whew, that went smooth.
Exactly.
I love Melania's bag. I would love a cosplayer to do that bag. It's so good. A thousand years of burning, the land turned red by passion. I danced 1,000 years ago on my native soil to pass it on. Okay. Lady Ulu, please calm down. The flames are rising again. I need to decide on what kind of voice to give Ezra. She seems to be confusing her past memories with the present. We must help her remember the era she belongs to. The era I belong to. Where we came from and where we're going. The starting and ending points of the torch. Do you remember how we met? Oh. Hotspots Exploration Gameplay Intro. Players assist Ulu in traversing every inch of the hotspots to help Ulu recall the past. Tapping an unlocked location on the map allows for quick positioning. Tasks will appear on the map as elements. Dispatch character for the torch relay. Sending in characters that meet the criteria under certain conditions can shorten the relay time. Completing the torch relay unlocks other areas along the route. Really? This is reminding me of some of the events that I played in Dislight. Oh. So it makes things show up on the event main story thing. What took place on this street corner became the defining moment of the entire story. Sparks flew as the fires of youth met on this spot. Okay. Duration 8 seconds. And then I can pick characters. It doesn't have any requirements. Dispatch successful. I'll just sit here for another 4 seconds or so. 3, 2, 1. Complete. Get stuff. Claim that, because I finished chapter 8 of the event. Alright. What's this here? Revival Journey. Ezra 2. I already did Ezra 1. List of accompanying sprays. A list of spray products. Spray products, huh? Uh-huh. Oh, Kangaroo Foam number 3 fire extinguisher. I'll read this one. Usage method. Open the safety valve. Align with the source of the fire and press to spray. Foam will quickly form a mob of kangaroos to isolate the oxygen and extinguish the fire. I love this. Composition. Each foam kangaroo is milky white in color and composed of small bubbles. Each charming kangaroo structure constitutes a complete bubble membrane. The foam kangaroo targets a fixed point at the flame's edge, thus making it suitable for indoor fires and complex building structures. Iterations. The Kangaroo Foam number 3 fire extinguisher is a standard public safety implement of the Australian branch of Laplace. The Kangaroo Foam No. 3 fire extinguisher demonstrates major strides in innovation with regard to the appearance of its foam kangaroos to avoid any risk of copyright infringement on the previous version? Huh? Compared to the previous versions 1 and 2, there is no significant difference in functionality. What is that a reference to? Is that a reference to something? Anyone know? Let me know if you know what that is a reference to, because I do not have a clue. Okay, so here's the hotspot tag, and then this is the thing I just did? Yeah, okay. And then there's Spathodia's thing, which I also already did. I see. So that's how that works. I want to get some more of these things here, because I want to keep on leveling up my side tube for 6. Nyert, nyert, nyert. Just got that. I'll use that right now, sure. Okay, and then not quite enough for the next level, but that's fine. Fine, just fine. All right, onwards. Well, let me see. I'll just take a quick drink of juice, and then I'll be jumping in to this one right here. One moment. Oh, that's right. And now I have to use my activity refresh item. Let's do that. No biggie. The Superman! The light of reason shall one day shine upon the earth. Alright. I'm gonna sit up in my chair here, because I think my back is starting to get sweaty. It's kind of hot over here. Oh, I thought we were gonna go inside the suitcase.
Desert
Oh, it is
Planet's
inside the
business is in
suitcase.
remission. She's already well enough to deal with her business on the fax machine. Will it do harm to her physical condition?
Why? The inside of the suitcase has never looked like this. I'm so confused.
Miss Desert Flannel is only experiencing a very mild reaction. She can move around freely, and it is recommended for her to do so. Miss Bathadia, on the contrary...
She's not even awake.
No. But her body temperature and her arcanum level are getting stable now. She should wake up any minute.
Okay. One moment. I just need to do one more thing. Okay, I return.
Is it because she took part in too many events in the stadium?
That's right. She has to stay in bed for the next 3 days.
Aww, poor kid.
As well as Miss Regulus and Mr. Apple. I have asked Miss Bunny to send them the medicine. If everything went well, they should have woken up by now.
Dr. Ezra, I'm back.
The bunny girl pops out from between the crack in the door.
Both Mr. Apple and Miss Regulus are awake now, so I gave them some medicine. But Miss Ulu is still in a coma.
Don't worry. Miss Ulu is different to the other unconscious arcanists. She was weakened by the long sleep, while the other arcanists lost consciousness because of external factors. This is their physiological data in the last 3 hours. Many arcanists have told us that their physical abilities were improved as they entered the stadium. They felt they were in a refreshed state, like they had a good sleep or rested properly. But after they competed in 4 to 6 different games, or the average sporting time exceeded 3.5 hours, they would feel dizzy, as if they had consumed too much alcohol.
And these symptoms were relieved soon after they left the stadium.
Ah, you mean people are in oblivion because of that stadium?
In oblivion? I've never heard anyone use that phrase in that way before. Oh, like, it's like the sentence like, oh, he drank himself into oblivion. I feel like you don't normally use it in that way though, but whatever.
That place is so dangerous. Is it possible to hold the games again?
Yeah, what the heck? It seems
I think
just
this is why in the past,
all wrong.
athletes were only allowed to compete in 3 different sports. As long as we stick with the same rule, the safety of our athletes shouldn't be problematic.
Uh-huh. But like, why is it happening in the first place?
Oh, I got it. So this place is just as safe as the club I work in. As long as we ain't breaking the rules, nothing will happen.
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing all these new details that I've never noticed before because I'm playing this on my PC monitor. The foam on this beer has this cute little, like, doggy head face on it. That's so freaking cute.
Like how the bodyguards and I take care of our club.
Hey,
the
first
rule
time
and
chatter.
special medicine
Tales
made by
Art,
Miss
welcome.
Ezra will protect the Uluru Stadium.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over Bunny Bunny there. Bunny Bunny, my beloved. I think she's just swell. She is adorable.
Miss?
Oh, Verton smiled there. That was really cute.
Oh? What's wrong, Miss Ezra?
Miss Bunny? But you see,
Yeah.
I'm not a miss.
Huh?
Bunny Bunny slowly tilts her head.
You were funny, Miss Ezra. Please stop teasing me. What else
Bunny
can
Bunny
you
is
be
bringing all the
except a
viewers
lady?
to the front yard.
A gentleman?
Ezra is indeed a he.
Huh.
The bunny girl's voice starts to sound hesitant. Best desert flannel interaction incoming soon. Oh, really? I'm excited.
A he?
Yeah, Spathodea got it wrong earlier, too, I think. Wait. Was it Spathodea? Or was Desert Flannel also saying she? Yeah. She was saying she earlier. She's like, she has the face of an angel.
Ah, Miss Spathodea, you're awake. Here, take this water and the nutrition supplement capsule.
No! No!
What? Why?
You're a boy? When did
What?
you turn into a boy?
What are you talking about?
Yes, I'm a boy. I was a boy when I was born, and I have been that way since.
What? Wait. What?
What?
Why did you lie to me? Why did you say you were a... Wait.
What
You
the
never
heck,
said you were a
Spathodea? Just don't go assuming things.
Wait,
That's correct.
Miss Spathodea, please don't grab me so tightly.
Harassment.
Hey, yeah, I'm back. What happened?
I really like Desert Flannel's voice actor.
Our little Spathodea looks completely absent-minded, arms around her knees, and Missy Ezra here is holding her forehead and looks overwhelmed?
Jeez. He is not a missy. He's a buddy.
He's not a missy, he's a buddy.
Buddy Ezra? So what? Boy or girl, is that such a big deal?
Hey! We stand Desert Flannel.
Nothing is more important than this.
Applause in the chat for our Desert Flannel, who we all stan.
Dear Miss Verdon, I am glad to hear from you.
No, not that one. That's for Verton. from some guy called Slouch Hat.
Hmm? She fishes out a page of the pile in Spathodia's hand and throws it to Verton.
Oh, thank you. He's my contact in Australia.
Ah.
We've been writing letters these days.
So, what am I supposed to look at then? This one? Large-scale event application form. Alice Springs government. This is that thing!
Yes! We just need to go to the city hall,
Ah.
fill in the form, and submit it. Then we're ready to have our Uluru Games.
Woohoo!
What are we waiting for then? Let's hit the road!
She throws back the covers and leaps out of bed.
No, Miss Spathadia, you haven't fully recovered. You need to rest.
Mhm.
I'm not feeling that bad. Actually, I'm feeling really good. That's right. Really good.
Oh boy. The little girl grips the arm of her doctor and gives him a rough shake.
The city hall's not like a no man's land. We're just going there to fill in some forms. They won't hurt me, okay?
That's fair. At least she's not saying that she wants to go back out to Uluru Rock.
No, no. This time is different.
Yeah. Doctor says you should rest. You really should rest. The doctor tries to stay solid as a rock amidst the storm of shaking. Considering how short he is, that must be kind of difficult.
This is not like what happened before, Miss Spathadia. I'm your doctor, and I'm responsible for your health. I can't let you leave my sight.
Your sight. Your sight.
Aww.
Got it!
Looking for a loophole. Spathadia stopped shaking, but began pulling hard instead.
You can come with me. Come on, come on. Time waits for no man. Our summer games are about to start. Wait, what?
This is really adorable. I don't know. Tell me what you think and what you've seen online. But I feel like this is the kind of event that maybe a bunch of, perhaps a lot of players might be like, oh, it's just an event about a bunch of kids. I don't give a crap about them. But so far it's been really, charming, in my opinion. Very charming. The kids disappear at the end of the hallway, their yells and shouts lingering a little longer.
Whoa! Miss Spathadia is surely a good runner. Even faster than the potion-drunk Miss Sotheby.
Okay, since the doctor and the patient are both happy, I, the event assistant producer, am also hitting the road.
Event assistance producer. Wait, event assistance or event assistant producer? Maybe event assistance.
Wait for our good news! What are these? And this? Look, I know English, but I don't understand any of the things written here. What is Northern Territory Event Security Law? Oh, and what is Type 3 Field Safety Certification?
I think the general consensus before it dropped was that it's fun and charming, but less well written or lore heavy than most. I like it a lot though, more than I expected, and more lore than expected too. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the lore about the Arcanus games is interesting to me. For sure. What is Northern Territory Event Security Law?
I think I'll just go with C here for event types. That's what looks closest to the Uluru Games, since they're both two-word phrases.
Yeah. Wait, see? What? Okay, whatever.
Maybe let's just go with that one. I always go with C when I have no idea what I'm reading.
That's valid. Desert Flannel buries her head in her hands, wailing, while Spathadia keeps biting her pencil.
Mass event application, fire escape plan. Miss Spathadia, does the stadium have a fire escape?
This is giving me flashbacks to helping organize our local pride event for the first time. The stupid city documents that they make you fill out, you're like, wait, does this apply to us? Do we have this? Wait, huh? It's a headache and a half.
Not in Flammy's memory. Let me check Spathadia's. Alright, I have no idea at all. The sports are all that I care about.
I'm trying to think. I feel like we ended up having to ask for help from one of the city council members to, like, tell us whether we were interpreting part of the form right or not. And it's just like, if you have to ask one of the city council members for something like that, or maybe it might have been the city manager or something like that, still, those are, like, people that are not always immediately available. I think it's an accessibility issue.
Well, I'm just gonna write down an unknown here.
Oh, Ezra.
You,
How are you, my grumpy little friend? Finally made up your mind to help?
Ezra opens and shuts his mouth, shaking his head roughly. At ease as he seems, deep down he is like a cat on hot bricks.
no. I have no desire to help a patient who doesn't care about her own health. You are on your own.
City Government Service Center, District B, Window 13 at your service. Thanks for your waiting. Your form will be examined...
Oh, great. She stopped. What happened? It's not a good look. I've seen that look on Miss Judy's face. She's my math teacher. Whenever she puts on that face,
Yes?
it means none of your answers are correct.
Uh-huh.
Failure. A sheet of paper stained with ink is returned and its owners talk to each other, walking away from the service window.
Told you we can't fill who knows in the form.
Who knows you can't write that?
This is very whimsical.
Yes, Miss Desert... I'm sorry. And you are...
Hello! I'm Spathadia, the director of the event.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
This counter is way too high. Should have let Desert Flannel talk to you. But she's feeling sick after reading the form.
Man, you know what I think about this? I feel like there are limitations to the visual novel formula, you know, for storytelling. And the people who write these stories for Reverse 1999 seem to be really, really visual-oriented people. You can tell by the artwork and everything about this. And like right now, they're basically trying to convey to us that Spathadia is jumping so she can see the person behind the counter and trying to talk whenever her head gets above the really tall counter or something like that. But the way they're executing it is not immediately clear. And it's like, I wish they had a budget for animation, you know? I think they would knock it out of the park and it would be adorable. Be really, really cute.
So, I have to do it instead.
I will prepare a stool for you. Please stop jumping.
Another failure. Her form failed, that is true, but at least she gets a stool to step onto.
Yes, with this stool, I don't have to jump up again and again. Here's the form we revised. Please check it.
All right. You've submitted the Arcanist Gathering Registration Form, the Mass Events Application Form, and the Desert Areas Gathering Application Form. Your application will be in the approval process very soon.
I absolutely love how this game does things with what they have, though. Especially love the vintage retro feeling.
Just followed.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Tales. Appreciate it. Feels more like an old painting and book instead of a modern fantasy gacha game, in my opinion. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. An old painting or a book. Yeah, 100%. Like, especially when you look at the highlights and the hair, it definitely has like a brush stroke feel to it. I think that's great. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I just started streaming in January this year, so I'm still starting out, and every follow means a lot. Let's see here.
Yes! I'd go crazy if I had to fill them in again. I've never experienced such pain. We cried on each other's shoulders several times.
Hell yeah, yeah.
Same for me.
I'm sorry?
It's nothing. But please, take a look here at the second half of the sports game process and events application form. Most of the events of your application have been confirmed, not approved.
Okay.
If you want to add them to the Uluru Games, an independent application for each event's security permissions is required.
Each individual event? Goodness.
How can I get the permission then?
Forms. More forms. Indigestible forms. Okay, I will say, we only had, like, the one form to fill out for our local Pride event that we did. So we might have gotten off easy. This is pretty crazy.
You need to fill in these forms and take live photos for the events you want to apply for.
Take live photos for the events you want to apply for. Wait, do they need to supply photos of the types of activities they're applying for? What a miserable piece of news.
Excuse me? Please, give me the forms.
Ezra's like, I must do it. I must help. Another tiny figure jumps up from under the counter. This is really good comedic writing right here. This is excellent.
I'll take care of it.
Oh my gosh, I am dying.
Let the girls leave and rest. Ezra! Gosh, that's so kind of you. You are the kindest person of all the kind people I know. Thank you, Ezra.
I feel like he just wants Spathity to go back home and rest, and that's what why he's doing it.
I can't promise I'll stay in bed for the next 3 days, but I'll take the medicine in time. No hesitation.
You should just stay in bed the next 3 days.
No worries, Spathadia.
Aw.
I've also learned something today.
Pale. Oh no.
That is... It pains me more to see people suffer than to endure my own suffering. I'd prefer to give them a hand. Please, leave the paperwork to me. I can jump to reach the counter.
Or you could use the stool they provided.
Stool. Take another stool over there.
Yes. Jumping for too long would cause irreversible damage to my meniscus. Thank you so much.
Who's your favorite Reverse 1999 character? I don't know. I like them. I like a lot of them for different reasons. Tooth Fairy, I didn't really like. I just like played through her event when it happened, and I was so not able to connect with the writing style of the game that I just didn't even read it. So I feel bad about that. But so outside of her event story, I really like Tooth Fairy. I just kind of like her vibe. It makes me happy. I love her big baggy coat and her weirdness. I tend to like weird characters, I think. I also really am falling in love with Ezra here while we're on this nice picture of Ezra right now. I said this in yesterday's stream. I love his mushroom aesthetic and the scientist aesthetic. It's just great. Jessica also really grew on me playing her event. That was a lot of fun. Her event I actually did pay attention to. He's so cute for real, little baby man. It's true! But yeah. Like everyone else, I also completely fell head over heels for 37, even though she's kind of a obnoxious little kid in a way. She's also 37 and adorable. Hard not to love. Behind the glass, the exhausted receptionist finally shows a smile of relief.
The games in Flammy woke me up when I was still a small flame a millennia ago. They made me fanatic and crazy.
What? They made you fanatic? They made you fanatic.
How amazing, my young friend. I'm just like the present me when I talk to you.
What do you mean, the present me?
What? I'm just like the present me.
An old flame that has been burning for over 1,000 years. You are smart, and your ideas are fun. I've been paying attention to you when I was still a small flame. Looks like you have a lot of expectations for the Uluru Games. Sometimes it feels like you care about the games even more than Flammy does.
Oh?
I do have hopes, Fred. My wish to revive the games is stronger than Ezra's, and my expectations for it are higher than Spathadia's.
Oh, really?
After all, we're in a different age now, which means we can achieve much more than a sports game.
Huh.
But to be honest, I'm impressed by Miss Spathadia's energy and passion for all these. She's... Huh? Who are those people by her side?
The little girl excitedly walks on the sand, her hands waving in the air and pointing each part of the space for their usages. Behind her, an engineering team follows.
From here to here. I want to build a neat entrance here. I also need a kiosk and a fridge with drinks.
Okay. Our engineer will bring you the suitable sample materials before tomorrow, 5 p.m. You can make a choice then.
Who's sponsoring them? Who's paying for this?
And
I'm
you'll
curious.
see the architectural drawing tomorrow morning.
Spathadia? Who are they?
Is the St. Pavlov Foundation footing the bill for the entire thing, you think? I wonder if they'd be up for that, or interested.
Our buildings don't meet the government's requirements, so we have to repair them.
I just imagine St. Pavlov Foundation, like, having an entire election, and, like, it's basically Congress trying to decide whether they're gonna fund a thing, you know? And it would take forever for them to debate it. Or something like that.
Esther called them from Alice Springs. And
LaPlace
is very supportive.
Okay.
They took the fastest ride and got
Now I need to
in less
remind
than an
myself what exactly LaPlace's situation is. I associate LaPlace as being the thing that takes care of Arcanists. I'm gonna type a little bit here. LaPlace. I just need a little... Oh, computing center. Research Institute gathering the most intelligent scientists in the world. They're working to find the answer to the future by striking a miraculous balance between science and arcana. Okay. Wow. I don't know how I don't know what is LaPlace and what is St. Pavlov Foundation, you know? Like, where the boundary is, since Verton is kind of... has connections with both, in a way. Oh, there's different factions. Okay. It's like the science part of the Foundation, but also independent. The Foundation and LaPlace work together, at least. Yeah, okay. Got it. Well, there you go. Alright.
Okay. Will they change the internal structure of this stadium? Of course not. There's no way I'd let him do that. The Uluru Stadium is not a creation of Arcanists, but a gift from great nature and its noble spirit. All we'll do inside is sweat and let our spirits burn.
Wait.
Squeak.
I think I just heard something.
Huff, huff.
I
I heard it too. It's...
Uh-oh.
The bunyips and those thorny devils. They must have snuck out from the stadium.
Didn't Desert Flannel say earlier in the event that bunyips go when there's, or show up when there's rumors or something?
Darn those tabloids.
Oh.
The storm now.
Oh.
These things just won't let us go. Like some cockroaches attracted to an open jar of jam.
I see, I see.
There are scraps of paper sticking to the corner of their mouths. Is that newspaper? Mayhem. Revival squad of Uluru Games in City Hall with Bunny Girl? Mental breakdown of receptionist exclusive on Australian Necker?
Mental breakdown of reception. And hey, are you discriminating against bunny girls?
Children? What have you done out there?
Oh, goodness. All right.
My duty lies with you.
Oh, they look just like I mean, parts of them remind me of bearded dragons, kind of. But I wonder if there is a specific Australian animal that they're meant to look like.
The moment of silence.
Pansy.
We walk in long nights.
After this,
Learn from silence.
I'll do a little quick 5-minute break.
Unconventional choice. Plant haste, Pansy.
The moment of utterance. Learn from silence. The moment of silence. The moment of utterance. Until the torch is lit. Benefit from reading.
3, 2, 1, down.
Time for tongues to speak of truth. The moment of utterance. The
Alright.
scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Whew, that went smooth.
Exactly.
Ah, so that's that. Ezra helped with the application, and Spathadia brought the repairman. Good. Everything's going smoothly. Perhaps we need to find a time to talk, just to make sure everything is perfect. That's a good suggestion, child. We've noticed the power inside Uluru Stadium. It's the fire totem, which burns brighter through understanding and spiritual connection. More communication. This will help us. Ah, more stuff. Once the companion's journey begins, players will receive special combat bonuses in battle. Building connections with eucalyptus pods obtained during the revival journey provides special bonuses to the fire totem. Only one of the blessings can be chosen per location. Oh, that's what I use these for. I was wondering about that. How about this? When the fire totem explodes, deals additional damage to the holder equal to 80% of their attack. Or, when fire totem explodes, deals additional damage to all enemies equal to 40% of their attack. I want Eternity and Ulu to interact. 2 old ladies in a room drinking tea. I didn't get Eternity yet, so I don't have much. I don't have much of an impression of Eternity yet, besides the fact that she looks very glamorous. But that's awesome if she's also secretly an old person. That's great. I don't know which of these to do. Oh wait, what does this do? Oh, okay. That's a goal for me to unlock. She's a 100-plus-year-old vampire, I think. Yeah, she has the vampire vibes. That makes a lot of sense. Or vampire-ish. Okay, okay. Should I do 2 in the same thing, or can I do 1 over here? Okay. Why not this? Alright. Okay, I will do a quick 5-minute break or so. And I'll be back to start in some more event stuff. I'll just have a drink of something, use the restroom. I welcome everyone watching to take a break as well. Make sure you stretch and get up, and we'll get back into this. See you in about 5 minutes. Already done. Okay. Man, this music is like a party. It does slap. Alright. We are ready, I think, to dive into these little extra things right down here. We'll go from this one to that one. Click. Desert flannel, okay. Work log. Is it long? Little bit long. When they gave me this civil service job, I never thought I'd end up working with an emu one day. Oh, that's right, she summons a digital emu out of her little digital pet thing. Or perhaps I should say that when I was drowning in those irrigation project application forms I couldn't finish last month, there are always so many applications I can't seem to finish. I never thought an emu formed of pixels would be of any use to me. But Clappy really is something else. I'm not even sure if that's its name. I just heard that girl with the ponytail call it that. What girl with the ponytail? It's quiet, strong, and has a strangely trustworthy air about it. So when I noticed it flipping through unapproved forms and trying to help with them, I didn't think to stop it. To be honest, I'm not sure if I'm just imagining this, but I think I can sense an aura of guilt radiating from Clappy. It's like the kind of guilt a mother clad in a polka dot skirt feels after her child's soccer ball smashes through a glass window. The sense of guilt felt by a grandmother wearing a woolen beret after her grandchildren ride their bicycles over a beautiful flower bed. Anyway, I can always count on it to bring me a basket of golden apples, appearing at my door, then bowing down, all the way to the ground. I swear, this game and its metaphors, they just go all out. I know this all seems a little over the top, but whether it's true or my imagination, I have managed to calm down the revival squad formed by those rambunctious children. Oh, that's right, I mustn't forget to return Kate's backpack. She left at my house when she came to the housewarming party earlier. She took her sick leave immediately after and won't be at the office for 2 weeks straight. I saw her today. She looked good, seemed to be preparing for an interview. It's strange. Who would want to interview a civil servant? Maybe I should ask her the next time I see her. I don't really know what that's about, but okay. A colossal and complex task of filling out documents. Ezra 3. Oh. Oh, this is where the fire totem comes in. I see. Well, why don't we do poison team?
Bungie, we got a new job.
Okay.
Neo-Science Exorcism Office, action!
Hey, hello there.
Hopefully this won't be too hard. So what's up here? Egoistic discourse. 3 chances left. At the end of the round, for every 1 type of negative status on the caster, loses 1 stack of egoistic discourse. When all stacks are lost, damage taken reduction minus 60%. So I'm glad I have a poison team. Okay.
No problem. Please, be serious. Stay focused. Watch your back.
Alright, had a feeling.
Go!
Yay! That was extremely easy. Spathadia 2. Malicious rumors spread by local newspapers. That's right. Inclusive expose. Revival squad and bunny girl cause commotion at City Hall. Civil servants suffer mental breakdown due to extreme intimidation. What? The Uluru Games are on the verge of revival, igniting the flame of competition and arcanists everywhere. From sure many of you have heard the news already. Perhaps you've even passed by the revival squad in the street, led by their precocious female student. And needless to say, I'm gonna try to do like a 1920s thing or something, I don't know. Needless to say, everyone is very curious about them. They are, of course, a flame, a 9th grade student, a fungus researcher, and a prominent public figure backed by the entire St. Pavlov Foundation. Oh, it is being backed by the St. Pavlov Foundation, I guess. Making for a motley crew fascinating enough to make everyone's heart burst with excitement. Just like the bunny-ups who have been seen lurking in the city's dark alleys recently, these denizens of society's dark underbelly have crawled out of the sewers and thrust themselves into the spotlight, and are fast captivating the entire nation's imagination and attention. Following closely behind a bunny girl, a mad scientist, great brown mushrooms, and pixel emu in tow does the Melbourne shuffle by the fireside. Wait. Are they interviewing somebody? The Melbourne shuffle by the fires. What? Where could you possibly hope to see such a scene? In a science fiction movie? At the circus? In your dreams, perhaps? No. This all happened at Alice Springs City Hall. This scene of pure absurdity was also the first impression of a bystander, who has asked to be referred to here as Ms. Kate. Oh! Kate! Just like in the Desert Flannel little bit head of the revival squad. We have undertaken all manner of large events and functions, all on behalf of guests with etiquette and a sense of propriety. But they're just too much. Oh my goodness. My upbringing doesn't permit me to repeat the things they did. Please understand. What? The aforementioned chaos wrought by the revival squad could completely destroyed Ms. Kate's day. When recounting this experience, she choked back tears multiple times and even broke out in incoherent sobs. Let us return to that glorious event and reflect on what our ancestors had to say about the Uluru Games. Do we really need these games? Or did someone tell you that you need them to awaken the love for sportsmanship and fair competition lying dormant in your heart? What is the point of them? Selling tickets? Is this just another case of sensationalism gone mad? Go and take a look at the page you just tore out of your calendar this morning. As we stand at the end of the century, who truly wishes to exhume those long-dead and decadent traditions once again? Whose pockets are being lined with the money for these tickets that seem to be on sale everywhere you go? Yes, we have all the answers you've been looking for. Reporter McCower. Yeah, you know, like, where's the money going? It's a perfectly reasonable question to ask. I'll click on that in a bit. Let me just get some rewards here. Ooh. And maybe I can level up 6's side tube again as well. I think I will do exactly that. Little by little. Whee! All right. Oh. Why not do one of these, I guess. Look at this. Uh-huh. Okay. And in this thing, I was wanting to click this, I think. Place reception hall. This is a fire. It may signify a lie, or it may represent an incredible miracle. Oh, one of these things. Oh, this one's a 20-minute one? Oh, dispatch at least 2 LaPlace characters. How do I know that they're a LaPlace character? I have no idea. Are these LaPlace characters? I feel like it would show up I bet Mesmer Jr. must be, right? Because I feel like Sputnik, she's a little place character. Thank you. How do you know? I know way too much of the lore. Don't worry. That's cool. Oh, the number went down. Wait a second. Wait a second. It's 20 minutes here. And then when I go here... Oh, if both of them are there, it goes down to 13 minutes and 20 seconds. So I was right about the Mesmer Jr. at least. That's good. Cool. I guess I just leave that there. And it sits there and stuff. You already did that. So, on to the story. Mesmer, Sputnik, X, Medicine Pocket. Oh yeah! They've got like white coats and everything. Enigma. Oh crap. Is Enigma... Wait. Enigma. And Lucy are all replaced characters. Oh no. Why can't I remember who's who? No! I know these characters, I swear. I want to look it up now. I just haven't looked at them in a long time, I guess. Huh? Oh, future character. Oh, those ones! The robot lady and the hot guy. That's how I clock them, apparently, for now. I see. Right, chapter 5.5, which I did play. Alright, a delicious biscuit adorned with snow-like sugar. This half is for you, and the other is for me. My friend, I miss you so much. Where is the suitcase? Everything is going smoother than expected.
Laplace has forwarded the Uluru Games application to the Foundation, and it has been moving smoothly in the system in the last 2 weeks. I heard that from Mr. Slouchat on the phone this morning.
I feel like Spathadia, after 2 weeks, would just be going crazy out of how long it's taking to make the thing happen.
They believe it will be a good opportunity to build a positive image for Arcanists, and it will strengthen the communication between them and humans. The Foundation is happy to see that happen.
Then when will we have the result of the application?
The procedure is long and complicated. Besides, the safety reports were only submitted a few days ago, so it will take at least 20 days.
Oh no.
20 days? If we start the construction after that, we'll never make it on the opening day. The engineers said the construction will take at least a month and a half.
Ooh. They already have an opening day set.
That's almost the fastest they can do. Can we postpone it a bit more?
I'm afraid not. I already postponed it until half a month later for the construction. Summer will be over if we wait any longer.
Chapter 2 spoilers. Fun fact, you can see Schneider's dress in the background of the suitcase most of the time. Huh? Like right now? Or when you're on your main screen?
It's okay. We have talked about the construction arrangement.
On top of the clock thing. I don't see a clock thing. Uh-oh. Well, once Ezra is out of the way, maybe it'll be clearer. A map marked with writings is rolled out on the table. Oh, let's see. Oh my gosh. Is it this? It's all folded up? What's this? I wonder. Ugh. Sad. Sad feelings. Sad.
We may start the renovation ourselves and move on to other things when we have more people to help. As I demonstrated here, if we plan it properly, we may be able to finish the construction in a month. By then, we can start the event as Miss Spathadia first planned.
Gosh, I already checked the schedule 100 times.
There seems to be a bit of a lag between chat and stream. Let me take a look. Not much of a lag if there is one. Test. My voice and then the VTuber moving around on my stream manager has about a 1.5 second lag. And my stream manager shows the chat, which I'm assuming shows that this stream manager shows the chat at the same time that it's showing up. Must just be my Wi-Fi then. Huh. Yeah. Or, just so you know, the chat that I have, like, visually in the stream that has the pink background, I do have set on a little bit of a delay. But, yeah, I'm not sure other than that.
How did you manage to cut down 15 days from nowhere? This is unbelievable.
Spathadia holds the paper level to her nose and has a read.
You're a genius, Ezra. I guess the games would have died on the vine without you.
It's nothing extraordinary compared to what a real human genius can do. Don't forget Arcanists are the pillar of the games.
You're a real human genius, Ezra. You.
Let me see. Divide the construction team into 3 groups, one building the entrance, and the other 2 repairing the internal ceiling and walls. The internal ceiling and walls? Ezra, I have never made that request to the construction team. You must be mistaken. We need not repair what's inside the stadium.
I added it to the list. I have investigated the site with some workers from the construction team. The stadium is ancient. The walls are badly weathered and can barely hold up anything. It has become more of a natural scenic spot than a stadium for sports. For safety reasons, we might use a support structure made of alloy to...
No. Definitely no! This is the Uluru Stadium we're talking about, not some office building on the street. I will not let you in. I wouldn't have left the gate open if you told me your plan earlier.
But what about the audience, Miss Spathadia? How are we going to look after their safety? If one of the walls or the ceiling collapses, how can they escape?
Nothing like that has happened before. Not even one case in the past hundreds of years.
Nothing stays the same forever. We have to foresee the danger before it is too late.
They can run away from the danger themselves.
Jeez!
Excuse me.
You already figured it out, right? The stadium can get rid of fatigue from Arcanists and adjust their conditions and arcane abilities to their best. Even if accidents really happened, they can protect themselves. The prophets and diviners will also warn the others. We never need another bars above our heads to protect us.
What about the human audiences? They have no superpower, nor super senses. They can't fly a broom or teleport themselves. They can't even get themselves out of a packed room. In your plan, how are you going to ensure their safety?
Humans? What are they doing in the stadium? There has never been a single human in the Uluru Games. None of them have managed to find the entrance, not to mention enter it.
But I am human, Miss Spathadia. You invited me to the games. It's also you who told me that humans, like myself, can enter the Uluru Stadium if it shows itself.
You... were different.
I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna keep watching. This is kind of riveting.
You showed concern about Arcanists, and you helped us a lot. You're a kind human.
But I'm not special. I'm no greater than any other humans. I don't deserve to be treated differently. I'm just one of the majority. An ordinary human. If I can be accepted by the stadium, so can other humans.
Dia, Ezra, guys, calm down. This is not the time for a fight.
This is not the time? When shall we have it then? The world is full of sports games for humans. One after another and another. But this is the only sports game for Arcanists. Why don't you go mind your own games? And haven't humans stolen enough from us? They even made our arcane skills accessible to them. They modified arcane gadgets and added some science stuff, and bang! The arcane tricks I know suddenly become something new. Some invention exclusive for humans' use. And now they're even taking away the Uluru Stadium with metal bars! It was me who found the stadium, and I'm not giving it to anyone!
Taking away? No, I have never thought of taking anything away from you, Miss Spathadia. I was just trying to help. Like most of the Laplace researchers. We spend most of our time in the lab. We read, we study day and night. We weren't doing it to make humans noble, not for Arcanists. Those products and achievements, they are the fruit of the combination of Arcanum and science. They were made to make everyone's life better.
Make life better? Get out! You think I never saw the ad of Laplace? Guide Arcanum with science. Tame the orderless power with sense. That's what you tell the people.
Ooh. Spathadia cranes out to Ezra, her face flushed with anger.
Sense will guide sentiments, so as to prevent the latter from destroying itself in the flames. You have to tend to the flames carefully, to understand them, protect them from danger. This is what I've been taught, and this is also the principle I've always acted upon. And this very suitcase that we are staying in is also placed at the entrance made by humans. You shouldn't think so ill of them when you're standing on it.
The rational, delicate boy frowns and grips the pen until his finger whitens.
We were only trying to help. That's all.
Rip. The drawing is torn into two pieces, underneath which the table in between seems like the King's Canyon.
I'm out! It's pointless arguing with a rude human who has no respect for Arcanists!
Sorry. I will go back to my room now.
Head lowered and murmuring, Ezra runs away from the table as if chased.
It's a nice map.
She puts the two pieces together, but the crack on the paper still can't be ignored.
It shouldn't be left in halves. What do you think?
I don't like the idea of giving up. And I have never messed up a job once I took it.
Desert Flannel pushes the left half of the map towards the burning flame.
I'll take care of this, and you look after that. What do you say?
Ulu, are you alright?
I'm fine. I just feel a bit dizzy. My head has been feeling heavy since the battle against the bunyips, and sometimes even my body feels itchy. I think I'll be fine after I fully recover.
Ulu shakes her head and picks up the broken map.
Leave this half to me. I'll talk to her.
Thanks, Ulu. I'll request another raise of your accelerants from Laplace. Desert Flannel, you take care of Ezra. I'll follow the progress of the Foundation's examination. Let's move, friends.
The people set out for their targets one after another, leaving only empty chairs in the room. Ooh. A small figure as black as cinder walks out of one pool of shadow and then vanishes into the other.
What the heck did you say? What do you mean no other progress?
I feel like I was expecting the like the rumors and, you know, Makor's stuff that he was doing, like that was going to be some kind of catalyst that would start the conflict. But the conflict just kind of naturally happened.
Progress of the Uluru Stadium renovation? Who the heck will buy our newspaper for this piece of shit?
His mustache quivers with every angered breath.
Sorry, sir. We haven't been able to find anything new about the revival squad for a long time. They didn't even step out of that suitcase in the last 2 weeks after we got their names in the papers.
Maybe he's gonna be villain turned good guy because he wants them to keep going because it makes for a good story.
Neither did we hear anything from the source.
A file filled with papers is thrown into Makor's face.
I'm not hiring a notorious journalist like you for this boring news. Get out and find more. Some big and breaking news like that revival squad of Uluru Games in City Hall with Bunny Girl.
The chief editor storms off, leaving his lion roar lingering in the room. I think that's what it said. It kind of left the screen before I could read it. I didn't click anything.
It's you. Good timing.
The tiny bunyip swiftly crawls up Makor's leg and winds around his finger. Seconds later, it turns into a spot of ink.
The Uluru Games, on the edge of total disruption. The revival squad turn against each other. I knew it. A group of monkeys.
Oh, he's using the bunyips to monitor them.
This is fun. The chief editor and that chick will both enjoy this.
Who? Uh-oh. He is definitely still a bad guy. Wait, but he's a sick bad guy. His body keeps trembling, and trembling, until he can't help but let out uncontrollable laughter. Like, is he an anarchist, or anarchist? Is he an arcanist? And maybe the games are gonna help him be better. Like, he's gonna be healed by the games or something of his cough. That's my immediate guess. Ah, so that got unlocked here. I don't know what order to do stuff in. Oh wait, this is the thing that I dispatched, and now it's done. That's how it works. And then this is like, oh, this is the next thing you can do. And I can see it here. Right. There's that. Ezra thing, Spathadia thing, Desert Flannel thing. I don't actually know if he's an arcanist. I don't think so. Really? Spathadia 3. A study on the effect of changes in water temperature on the bunyip's lie detection mechanism. Oh, lie detection mechanisms? Huh? "12 adult bunny-ups numbered 1 to 12, each approximately 10 feet long, divided into 2 groups, A and B, with 6 in each group. With a balanced gender ratio, 3 human volunteers numbered V1, 2, and 3, 2 large enclosed aquariums capable of accommodating a total of 12 bunny-ups, 3 color picture cards placed in a sealed unlit box depicting apples, bananas, and pears, respectively. Place the 12 bunny-ups from groups A and B into their corresponding aquariums while ensuring freshwater quality and oxygen quantity are consistent. Ensure that Group A's water temperature is set to 14 degrees centigrade and Group B's is set to 32 degrees centigrade. Centigrade? Centigrade? I just want to see what centigrade means. Another term for Celsius. Okay. Direct V1 to enter the room and select one of the picture cards from the sealed box at random without showing it to the 2 groups. V1 then describes the selected fruit on the picture card to the 2 groups. The description can be true or false. To avoid personal traits of individual volunteers affecting the results, the voices of the volunteers must be altered and the volume unified. Record the physiological responses of the 2 groups of bunny-ups, including dorsal fin vibration frequency, heart rate changes, and body temperature. Actually, now that I think about it, he probably is. Yeah, like, how was he able to, like, he turned that bunny-up into an ink blot or something. Place the volunteer and repeat steps 2 through 4. Determine the authenticity of the content described by volunteers via hidden camera recordings. Compare the differences in physiological responses to true and false descriptions between the 2 groups of bunny-ups. When the volunteers provided authentic descriptions, both groups of bunny-ups remain calm. When volunteers provided false descriptions, the dorsal fin vibration frequency and heart rate in both groups of bunny-ups increased significantly. Both groups of bunny-ups could sensitively distinguish between the behavior of humans when lying and when telling the truth through physiological responses, and the higher the water temperature, the more sensitive the bunny-ups became. Individual 7 in Aquarium B showed significant physiological deviation in its responses. Through retrospective analysis, we found that regardless of whether the description provided by the volunteers was false or not, 7 was more likely to believe that the picture cards drawn depicted bananas. Whether this is because the individual concerned prefers bananas or because the high water temperature affected 7's judgment in a way that made 7 more willing to believe that the fruit on the card was of a tropical nature has yet to be determined. Follow-up research will expand and optimize the current experimental setup based on these 2 assumptions in order to study the correlation between them. How do you know what 7 was imagining on the card? Okay, but that's interesting. What have I got? Boop. And I can unlock one of these, I guess. Oh, I can switch between the 2. Got it. Desert Flannel 2, a chance encounter between Plappy and a bunny-up in the suitcase. The digital emu. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Gah. Okay. Interesting. Alright, give me some more of these. The last bit of them. Let me do a little bit more of side tube leveling. And there we go. I can turn some more of this clear dust into unilogs. Good. Alright. Oh, that's right. I could put these characters out. At least 2 characters with healing abilities. Okay, that I understand the basic concept of. Did that work? Yay! Sweet. 7. Whoa. 7 hours. Dang. Alright. It's gonna get longer and longer, I guess. Ezra 4. A page of research notes on milk white mushrooms. Its introduction in the guidebook states that it is also known as the spicy milk mushroom. Is it really that spicy? I don't think I want to find out. Discovery. This mushroom was discovered at the foot of the Dandenong Ranges in the shade beside a stream. And to prevent it from drying out, I placed it in a cloak and brought it home with me. External appearance. The cap is semi-spherical in shape and has a diameter of approximately 3 centimeters. Its appearance is very unique, with soft gills and a cap and stem as white as snowflakes. Unfortunately, it only grows at the foot of the ranges, not on their sometimes snowy peaks. Beneath its cap lie many small spore sacs, which, when opened, reveal spores of a creamy hue. Tissue sample. I cut off a small piece, and when observing it under a microscope, could see that the pileus was tender and the curved hyphae were thick and wavy or annular. The structure is very similar to other milk caps, with differences mainly reflected in color and mycelial morphology. Function. Edibility. Being a wild mushroom, it can be eaten raw or used as a cooking ingredient. Even after being sliced, its milk-white juice retains its inherently spicy flavor, stimulating the appetite and thus making it suitable for use as a seasoning. I'll take good care of it, whether for research or as an emergency food reserve should the need arise. Medicinal value. White milk mushroom extract boasts anti-inflammatory and antioxidant pharmacological properties. Its polysaccharides and peptide components are used in anti-inflammatory drugs, and their inhibitory effects on tumor cells are also used in adjuvant therapy for malignant tumors. White milk mushrooms can enhance the body's immune system and enhance athletic performance. Does this mean Arcanus can use it as a nutritional supplement? I'll make a note of this. I need to gather more data. 3. Environmental indication. The white milk mushroom is highly sensitive to its growing environment, thus its growth status can provide a preliminary reflection of a forest's ecological health. This has caused it to become one of the ecological indicators for environmental assessment. Humidity, nitrogen, and pH level are all indicators that correspond to the growth status of white milk mushrooms. This was an oversight on my part. I only recorded the growth location, but forgot to test the environmental indicators. Treat this as a lesson and be more careful in the future. I like the drawings. Very nice. Alright. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. Oh yeah, groove, groove, groove. Oh. That's not the Uluru Rock. That would be ridiculous and terrible if that was the case. Did they just go to a normal football game, maybe? Like European football? Not American football? Beautiful, resplendent, and impossible to ignore. It might not fit perfectly, but we don't have any other choice. Just a moment, I'll just get a drink of juice and get settled, and then we'll start with, I think, what will be the last chapter of the event that I'll be doing today. One moment. Okay. I feel like my mic might be syncing again. Hang on. I can't tighten it any more than that. Oh well. Good enough. Let's go. Oh, Tails says, yeah, it's rugby though. Got it. The door is closed.
Hi, it's Vertin. Miss Desert Flannel, is Ezra still with you?
After a while, the door is still closed.
Miss Desert Flannel?
Silence is the only answer.
Spathadia has decided to supervise the construction herself, and Ulu is now with her at the site. I'm wondering how you are doing with Ezra. No response. Are they... not in the room? I knew it.
I had no idea that the suitcase had different rooms. So, I swear this room was where Desert Flannel was, like, waking up from being asleep in, like, chapter 1 or 2 of this event. But maybe she was already with Vertin at the time, I guess? I don't know. A note has been left on the desk beside the bed.
Huh? Showing Ezra what the world is like. Be right back.
Ho ho.
Desert Flannel.
They reuse backgrounds quite a lot. Yeah, I figured that might be the other explanation.
Watch your feet and your head. The people here never look down. That's how you get muddy shoes when you're out here. Here, take my hand.
Although she might have been given a room in the suitcase and made it look like her home. I guess, yeah. That's a good enough explanation as any.
Miss Desert Flannel, what is this place? What are we doing here?
Something that needs to be done, and something that needs to be said. Hey, big bloke, don't get in my way!
The big guy steps aside. A ray of light penetrates the air and pierces Ezra's eyes, and the only thing he can see is boundless white.
This is...
the warm-up of the rugby game. It's not a formal game, but the audience's enthusiasm is burning. I mean, it's hard to get a ticket. But I'm Desert Flannel, and I know people on the streets, even when we're outside Melbourne.
Sorry, I've never watched any games, and I don't know the rules of rugby. I don't think I will understand any of this. Do you mind?
No, I'm cool with that. Because the game is not what we're after. You see that guy over there? That's Tom, a shining new star in the NRL. The best fullback they've ever had. He's from the Melbourne Sailcard Club. They have a seagull as their club's mascot with a fish and a chip in its mouth.
Yes. Okay.
And that bloke over there, that's Kip Carl of the Hobart Blue Lake. He's the kind of player who knows how to really tackle. They call him the Unbreakable K. And lastly, I want you to look at that smaller guy. That's Russell. Doesn't look tough, does he? But he is the slippery Jaboa because, man, he is fast when he gets the ball.
But what is this to do with us? I still don't understand.
Ezra, guess how many of them are Arcanists?
Nice one! Nice one! Russell made it again! Excellent interception! The key score, now that Jamal is slippery as butter, run for it, Russell! Victory is going to the Shepherds of Melbourne!
On the green field, Russell is roaring excitedly after his goal. He draws a cross symbolizing victory on his uniform stained with dirt and grass. Wave after wave, the cheer of the audience swells through the field. Ezra, however, is pulled by a sudden force at his arm and heads out of the stadium. Inside a dark and long tunnel, Desert Flannel marches without hesitation.
Mankind is known for their physical resilience and endurance. That is to say, Tom and Kip Carl are humans, while Russell, whose skills and unpredictability are his strengths, is an arcanist.
A reasonable deduction. Physical resilience and varied skills are indeed the respective features of mankind and arcanists. However, things are not as simple as they appear.
She stops at a door, turns the doorknob, and pushes it open. What welcomes them is a mixed smell of sweat, dust, grass, and medicine, together with occasional curses. Wow! Ezra doesn't know what he's getting to check out. Players, black and blue, are busy coming and going. Nobody has time to take care of these two trespassers.
In fact, all of them are arcanists.
Huh?
Give me that thing.
Here. Be careful. Don't overdose. Painkillers are addictive, you know. And the newspaper's gonna interview you champions, so don't get high in front of the camera. Hey, listen.
Sporting is great fun, but it can also be dangerous, especially for sports like rugby, MMA, or boxing, which involve a lot of intense physical contact.
True.
And the arcanists who are good at healing will naturally become the best athletes of all. 15 minutes. That's all they take. Most of the arcane treatments take only 15 minutes to heal the patient. And before that happens, the athletes would just take painkillers to help themselves get through the game. And after the 15 minutes, they are refreshed and healthy, like those athlete dolls you find in the souvenir store.
Are dolls healthy? I don't understand that metaphor at all.
Like a maniac, and don't have to worry about missing any important sporting sessions if injured.
This is an advantage?
That's right. An unbelievable advantage. But are they really as good as they look? Their glory comes with a price. Ligament damage and the irreversible tears keep recurring. But there is still an elephant in the room. It paces around, making noises which are unfit for the place. Like this conversation we're having in the locker room.
Metaphor, metaphor, metaphor.
But on the sports field, where blood boils, power and strength are the only things that matter. Nobody has the time to stop and ask what we're doing here, just like they don't have the time to notice the elephant. 10 years ago, Margaret of Broken Hill was invincible on the court. In August last year, she died on the last day of winter.
Did she die of recurrent injuries? It's very likely that arcanist athletes who repeatedly get injured and heal themselves would get hurt on the same body part in the future. The body will become fragile. They might even twist their ankle from walking. Sometimes even break a bone or two.
No, she died from an overdose. She needed a horrific amount of painkillers to ease her pain. So much that her body was overwhelmed.
This is cruel. We have to report this to the Foundation and solve it once and for all. The athletes could have played in a safer way if given help.
It's rare to see the boy being so unsure and nervous. An astonished look takes over his pretty girlish face. Desert Flannel ponders and looks at him.
But what if I tell you the arcanists also don't have a choice? For humans who have the talent for sports, they can win medals with their physical strength.
So, Arcanists have to make the most of their advantages to keep abreast with their competitors?
I don't understand how that works. I'm kind of confused about this. Like, Arcanists are able to heal their bodies if they get an injury in the sport. And then suddenly there's a thing where their pain is really bad and then it causes an overdose. I don't understand at what point do the Arcanists have a disadvantage compared to humans? I'm not following.
I had no idea.
I guess I'll just have to take it at face value and figure it out another time.
I'm sorry. Truly. I didn't mean to make you feel guilty. Nor did I deliberately put you in pain. But Ezra, I was once one of them. I used to live on the prize money. I'm only telling the truth. It is happening every day, every moment, and every second. Drug addiction, premature senility, and irreversible physical damage. This is almost a destined end for every Arcanist athlete.
Why wouldn't that also be the destined end for every human athlete? I don't understand why Arcanists are more susceptible to it than humans in this world.
And nobody is held accountable for this. Not the clubs or the hosts of the games. Drug abuse is a personal behavior. That's it.
I do appreciate that they're covering, like, drug abuse as being, like, this personal thing that a person needs to take care of and it's their responsibility or something like that. They heal faster, but are more fragile, I think, and while healing, they help the pain by using painkillers. Because of these painkillers, they need more and more every time they take it, I think. Like, you can heal a broken bone, but if you keep breaking it, there will still be damage. Sure. So they're more fragile? Arcanists are more physically weak than humans, maybe? I'm trying to wrap my head around it, but okay. Like, humans play sport, get injured, have to heal the normal way. Arcanists play sport, get injured, heal themselves from the injury. I think so. Basically, every time they take painkillers, they need a higher and higher dose till they overdose. I guess I understand that basic concept, but like, the things the Arcanists are going through, why are those things that are specific to Arcanists? Like, because a human can play a sport and get an injury and need to heal the injury, and they heal it the old-fashioned way without magic or Arcanist magic. And, you know, it doesn't always heal all the way. Sometimes when an injury happens in a sport, you can do as good a job as possible, but there can be like a core weakening in that bone or in that joint, and you try out again and it's just like it's not moving the right way, and so the player takes pills, like the human, I'm talking about human players, takes pills so that they can move the way they want to move on the field. And the same kind of cycle can happen, and does happen in real life. So I'm not really following why this narrative seems to imply that this happens for Arcanists more. I don't know why it's happening for Arcanists more than it is happening for humans. I think it's like that, but taken to an extreme. They are just weaker physically and mentally. Oh, you know, there is precedent for that. You mentioned the mentally part. Like, earlier in this story, Ezra was commenting about Spathadia and Desert Flannel and like, oh, Arcanists Arcanists are more sensitive. When they have this kind of situation happen, they are very sensitive to this and this. So, okay. Man, it's really fascinating to me how this game has Arcanists as essentially another race, or another species even, of humanoids. That's fascinating. Yeah, they must be weaker physically. Okay, that explains the difference. I guess I had no idea that Arcanists are actually weaker physically. But that would explain it. Sports are all about, like, using your body to play. So, okay, that helps clear it up for me. I appreciate you digging through this and trying to figure out how to explain it.
Those people who are passionate about sports and don't want to lead a life without them. I have no idea how they would make a living or handle a quiet life, so I know they don't have much of a choice. The sport industry of humans is generous. They offer equal chances to human and Arcanist athletes. But it's also cruel, and the athletes are like the girls in Cinderella's story, who wish their feet would fit the glass slippers.
Huh. Could be wrong though, I'm way too into the lore, lol, but it's still confusing. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate having someone who's deep into the lore, because I feel like games like this, they kind of depend on you knowing more of the lore. Like when I play Genshin Impact, I can get really overwhelmed with some of the dialogue and the narrative, because they're referencing things that might have been things that I just had never been aware were a thing. Hey, it gets kind of explained in a second as well. Oh, I see. Hello, Niffy21. Welcome to the stream. In Crystallo's story, it's mentioned that puberty is painful for Arcanists. Oh! I mean, it's painful for humans, too. But, I assume, in terms of, like, on average overall, it can be more painful if you take an average of everyone that goes through puberty across the two groups. Interesting. Interesting.
They have no choice but to cut off part of their heels to earn the glory.
This isn't fair. These sports and rules are not appropriate for Arcanists. They have been treated unjustly. They aren't taken seriously and respected as athletes. Is Spathadia one of them? That's why she was so furious.
Oh, because she was a boxer or something.
So the rumor that they are turning against each other is true.
Oh, Lord. This guy.
Camera, this way. This is the human representative of the event.
You were that paparazzi.
I'm getting trauma flashbacks. There are... I know what people like this are like. I have personal experience with people like this Macawer guy. And they really suck. And I don't like them. And you should definitely always be very critical of your local journalists. I definitely support a free press. But if a journalist is being unethical like this, shame them. Put them on blast. Oh, never mind. I apparently got in the wrong way round. It's already been explained. My bad. Yeah, it was explained, and I was like, I still don't get it. So, Tales helped kind of walk through it with me. And I think I have it figured out now.
This is not how a polite kid would address others, Mr. Ezra. I am just a concerned journalist who ran into you while reporting a rugby game.
Screw you! Screw you! Ugh.
Watch your mouth, mister. This is harassment.
Mm-hmm. She covers Ezra and rapidly moves backward. Behind them are still clicking cameras. Jeez.
We are cornered.
Then we will break his camera and let him know the price of being a long-tongued liar.
Lols, yes! Wait, are we gonna do a fight? Oh my gosh, we're doing a fight?! Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. We're fighting journalists! Oh boy. More interested in headlines than the truth. Hypocritical guide dog, a scandal monger who could take any event out of context. He has a talent for turning any off-the-cuff remark you might make into the front page news. You're ready for the morning paper. I'm definitely not a fan of, like, I don't know. This is interesting stuff, important, thought-provoking stuff. You know, the role of the press in a just society. What kind of press is the good? Is the kind that is proper and is serving its purpose for everyone. Very interesting. Doesn't help that they haven't really explained ever what exactly Arcanists are and how they're different to humans. Only ever a few anecdotes and comments here and there. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I didn't think I was, like, totally just failing to pay attention or something, but... I've got that, I've got this. I'm not gonna sweat it too much. Let's just jump in.
Hey, hello there.
After this chapter is done, I am gonna be done with the stream. I only have so much energy for streaming at a time, but I wanted to make sure I got a stream in before the end of the week.
No problem. Easy peasy. Be serious. What's your race? Bungie, now! Cradle! Oh, what's this? Be serious. Stay focused. What's your race? Oh, this is no good. No problem. Easy peasy. Be serious. Stay focused. What's your race? Watch your back. Stop lightning. Say hello. Oh, what's this? Relax. No problem. Easy peasy. Now.
Phase. Don't resist.
Oh, this is no good.
There you go.
Oh, stand up. There's one around.
And that's it. Yeah. I'm definitely done sitting in this chair in this exact position. Hang on a second. Okay. It's a little bit better, but yeah. Okay. Wow. That sure was some event story right there. What do I need to do? 12? Oh, I just did this and I need to do this. I see. Oh, I would keep going, but I do want to make sure I don't overdo it. It's really important to me to make sure I'm taking care of my body. You all do that too. You only have one. Did I get any additional ones? No, I did not. That's fine. But yeah, these are the... Oop. these are the characters I have right now. Something like that. I also have A Knight and Druvis III, who I have not really built. And I'm not sure if I should build them quite yet, because I want to make sure that I have materials enough to build Jun Youngzi. And if I happen to pull Ezra, I kind of want to build him, even though I already have Tooth Fairy. Ezra's just so cute. I can't help it. I want to build him, sort of. I don't know. He was really cute. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream if you did live. I stream live generally on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I just streamed today because I skipped Wednesday this week. So I should be back at this on Monday. And I'm planning on uploading VODs on my YouTube channel. I'm like a month behind at this point, but that's ShinyBotTV over there. And I also try to post like updates about when I'm streaming on my Twitter or X. That's ShinyBotTV as well. Ju is limited, so I'm really hoping I'll get her. Yes, me too. I heard that the pity system is more forgiving or something, but I haven't looked really close into it. For now, I know that I have 81 pulls, and I'll just keep on saving and saving and saving. I'm not really planning on pulling on Spathadia's banner. I don't know what kind of character reruns they're going to do coming up. It's going to be really hard. If they do a rerun of Kalabauna, that'll be really difficult to resist, but yeah. It's more generous than some games, in my opinion, Kakaf Genshin. I know, at least the pity is like 70 instead of 90. Yeah. Honestly, I've gotten way too lucky. Like the month before last, I got so lucky. I think I got 4 6 stars over the course of 7-10 pulls or something ridiculous like that. It was nuts. It's a different pity, and after 200 pulls, you can buy a copy from a special shop. You get currency for. It's not more generous to get the character, but to get portraits. 200 pulls. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess I'll see how it works once it shows up. But I'm very pleased with the ones I have so far. I feel like I can't complain from this point onward because I've been so freaking lucky. I accidentally got Spathadia. I just wanted to see if I could get Ulu in a 10 pull. I know! Ulu has a really cute design. It's like this little happy fairy fire thingy. There's also other stuff in the shop if you don't want to go for multiple copies. Ah. Right, just like other games. Yep, makes sense. Anyway, appreciate everyone joining in. I shouldn't draw it out for too much longer. Oh, let me see. Who else is streaming right now? Nobody that I know, really. Sometimes people raid people that they don't know, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't even know what the Twitch etiquette is there. But I'm still too shy to raid people that I haven't already, like, friended or something or followed. But I hope maybe you'll check out some of the other channels I recommended on my channel here. And yeah, you'll see me hopefully this coming Monday. I tend to stream like 2 to 4. I think that's the new time that I'm aiming for. But yeah, this was fun. I hope you had fun too. Make sure you take a break, stand up, drink of water, use the restroom. Make sure your needs are being met. And yeah, I hope I can see some of y'all in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, Nifty21. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Peace.